This is a good picture of Dave, William, and I. That sentence should have made your ears bleed a little because it's woefully incorrect. This video discusses the difference between using I and me. Increasingly, writers are overcorrecting their grammar and using I where it doesn't belong. It's a relatively small mistake, but it's glaring for people who know the rule. And the problem is, a lot of those people are in your audience, so this is really worth knowing. The difference between when to use I and me in a sentence is actually pretty straightforward. I is a first-person subject pronoun, but that's probably more than you really need to know. The important point is that I is always the subject. You use I when you're taking the action in a sentence. For instance, in this sentence, I am taking a Coursera specialization. I is the subject. Similarly, in my friend and I like to learn, I is still in the subject position. Me is an object pronoun. You use me when the action is being done to you or when you use a preposition. Prepositions are words like over, in, beyond, through, and we'll cover those in Module 4 when we talk about revision. For instance, in this sentence, the instructor gave me an A. Me is the object of the verb gave. In the debate about grammar was between Harry and me are the object of the preposition between. A very common mistake would be to say that the debate about grammar was between Harry and I. That is not correct because I is never used as an object. Most of the confusion comes when there's more than two parties in a sentence. The easiest way to check yourself is to eliminate all of them except you. Let's take this sentence. Dave, William, and me are teaching a specialization. Me is incorrect because it is in the subject position. Me is never the subject. It is an object word. I can figure out the error by knowing this rule, or I can make it even easier. If I take out Dave and William, the sentence says, me are teaching a specialization. That's wrong. Therefore, I know the sentence should read, Dave, William, and I. Let's try another one. Today, some students contacted Dave, William, and I. This is incorrect. Dave, William, and I make up the object of the sentence. We are who the students contacted. So, I has to be me. Just like in our previous example, if I take out Dave and William, the sentence reads, today some students contacted I. That's clearly wrong, so we know we have to make the change. The following optional quiz will give you a chance to practice when to use I and when to use me. The next video will cover mangled modifiers, which can really mess with your clarity.